dominating. Instead, I look for many possibilities of how this 5 is satisfied by 2, or for various reasons, there are 5 more. Just having that understanding that there are so many possibilities of things get created. We look beyond. Going towards a big picture where I seek that experience to be done by myself to, I seek the experience. There's a difference. I want my wisdom to go through the way that I want it was. I want the wisdom to go to anybody through, doesn't matter through whom. There's a difference. But that's your wishes to see that meditation goes to everybody. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? The Buddha's ego only must see that only through its own efforts that its meditation goes to everybody, that only its teachers teach it. That's one way. A bigger picture is, how does it matter? Meditation must go. The cause is meditation, not me teaching or Ratanavel teaching or anybody teaching. The meditation must go. How does it matter? A bigger picture, a bigger understanding. And so then our desires change, our intentions change. What are we going after? Going after meditation, going after the experience of me doing it. The bigger the picture we have, the simpler and the more enabling the intents will be. The intents are enabled by many more things. The way we less restrictions will have on what we intend for. We will understand this difference today. Thank you, everybody, for wishing. Of course, it's an opportunity to contemplate. Opportunity to contemplate every now and then a birthday. Sure enough, on a day like this, when I contemplate, I feel super fulfilled. I feel super fulfilled that every day I'm getting to spend time with several co-travelers. Several co-travelers every day that I'm getting to spend time with the Jagadish sir, with Richa madam, with Ratanavel, with Singalji, Chandrakant Gupta ji, Geeta madam, and many of us here. Mukherjee that I see is having a big smile of, even though it is not there with the window open, but you can see so lively. Ranjanaji. So we're spending with this and so feel so fulfilled that we get to be in the company of such co-travelers who wish to have a greater experience for themselves and then always seeking and wanting to enable the same to others. Only single objective. One must be in that state, and that's our sincere wish, that when we enable and empower ourselves with this larger wisdom, we'll all be in that state, that every day we feel so deeply purposeful that whatever we do is really meaningful time that we are spending here. That's all ultimately matters. But yet there is refinement to everything we do. As we constantly look for what else is a way that you get more deeper and deeper satisfaction. There's no end to how deeper it can be. All of us have experienced, and many of us experienced, what is like that deep blissful state in meditation. My blissful depth of my blissful experience is different perhaps and varying from your depth of blissful experience. It's different, we know it. I don't even know how it feels like to you, how a mango that both of us are having, how it tastes for me. I know that is definitely different for you. And so by definition, there are infinite experiences out there, and so infinite bliss experience out there. So we keep looking for more, deeper and deeper and different satisfactions. And so then we keep pursuing. Let's go into meditation, dear friends, once again. Practicing breath mindfulness meditation to rest our mind We observe our normal natural breath. Called breath mindfulness meditation. We're closing our eyes, keeping our fingers into fingers, hands in our lap, comfortably rested. Cross your feet at ankle, sit in a chair on the floor, doesn't matter. Be comfortable with your body and then observe your breath with your eyes closed, anywhere on the nose. And when you observe the breath, slowly mind, the thoughts are coming down, and then we are resting our mind. When thoughts are come down, we drop our matter. We drop our dual self, the self that is here. We forget about everything around this horizon. And so then when you forget about ourselves environment, then we are experiencing greater emptiness. So when you're in that empty states of mind, you experience emptiness. Emptiness is energy, so you may experience sensation. Emptiness is wisdom, so you may experience some kind of visions. All of them, you be a witness. Be a witness, do not analyze it. Our goal in meditation is to not analyze anything and just be there, observing the breath or whatever that it may be appearing act to us, happening to us, observe that. Observe the breath, or observe what is happening to us, both in the body and mind. But if you know it is an active thought, attention back to the breath, and then again observe, and slowly, you go into observation of the empty state. And then be in that. And before we do that, we are practicing a process called heart elevation. So with your hands on your chest area, just follow my guidance to elevate ourselves to a good emotion. And then go into breath mindfulness meditation. Relax yourself, dear friends. Sit comfortably. Relax your body. Your eyes closed. Scan your body from head to toe. Relax. Relax every part of your body as you scan. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands in your lap comfortably rested. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and out-breath. Be with your breath. Become one with the in-breath and the out-breath. Merge into the breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness inside of you, all around you. allow yourself merge into that emptiness of yourself. This is your greater mind, that one mind everybody and everything are connected in this field. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, this field of connection, the more we experience our wholeness, that oneness. The more loving we become, the more considerate we become. Friends, let's express gratitude to all things and everybody. Gratitude to your parents, your teachers, your mentors, to your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody. Be grateful to this grand nature, birds, fish, and the animals. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, the systems, governments, companies. Your gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session, and whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, and then you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Feels great to be meditating together. Friends? Yes. Always feels good to be with people, because that's the nature, that connection. So happy that we're connected again on this meditation, dear friends. A wonderful program in the last 2 days in Vizag. It doesn't matter what backgrounds we come from. So the more I'm in this town called Anakapalli, which is a business capital, but more agriculture oriented. The Rotary International locally, and Buddha CEO Anil and his team and Sujata Madam, they organized this program. It felt really good. Well, that hall is full and there are so many people wanting to, and there are so many youngsters were there too. And many from the rural parts, villages. Of course, I had to change a few of, we probably need less science there and more of other things there. But the meditations are same, profound for each of them. The same benefits. Immunal issues changed, jobs gained, peace. Everybody is at the different levels of pursuits of happiness, different levels. So I felt we can take definitely some of the scientific wisdom, the way we teach to even rural parts too. Scientific inquisitiveness is there into the rural parts also now, quite a bit, as I see it. Our long meditations have been quite popular. And so every time we do a long meditation, people come back up and say one more. And especially in these 2-3 day programs. You know, when we visualize, when we go into that empty states, and then at the end of it, there seems to be something happening. If you lie down for sufficient time and then just relax and let yourself relax, there seems to be something happening. So which means when you finish a normal day meditation, when you have time, just be in the relaxed state. Be in the relaxed state. Our experience seems to ask them to go back to it again. So let's look at spiritual intelligence a bit today. Starting now, they seem to always have many more topics. In our website, in About Us page, we've written spiritual scientific understanding. If there's one thing that we wanted to enable everybody to see from a knowledge perspective, is this thing that we can understand today. Spiritual scientific understanding. If we understand these 5, and we classify them into 5 statements. We're talking about practical application. So we start classifying that whole wisdom into 5 statements in a way that we feel we can accept them. So the spiritual scientific understanding must guide the way we govern our businesses, our offices, our employees, our communities. We heard them during this program, but it's good to put them together into a perspective back again. So let me share a few slides here. Let that go. So this week, we'll understand what is the spiritual intelligence. And if we have time in this week, we understand purpose of life. Otherwise, we may spill over to the next week. Ultimately, spiritual quotient or spiritual intelligence must lead towards abundance, that there is infinity of resources in the way we live life here, because all conflict here is coming because of resources. We're competing for resources. We think there's a limitedness, so we compete. We move to a survival mode. Every company is competing with other one, thinking that there is less. If you understand there is abundance, if you understand there are many ways that you can make your living, if you understand, since there is abundance, I need to try to go on saving, which again causes towards more and more greed, not knowing how much to save, how much to keep. But if you understand there is abundance, nothing to keep. I'm sure we all have crossed over. We all have crossed over in terms of our earning potential. When you move from one slab to another, then we stop thinking about expenses of certain level. We stop thinking about expense of certain level. In the beginning of the career, maybe when you're paying a phone bill, you're looking at counting money for the phone bill, because that's still a lot of money compared to what you may be earning. Maybe 20 years later, paying for phone bill, spending around that, all of that is become trivial. The potential is higher earning, and so it's become trivial. You don't really look at, okay, the day-to-day limited expense. Instead, you start paying attention to your flight tickets, how much you are paying. So when you reach a little higher level, then many expenses, many things become trivial. We don't bother about them. We don't try to save penny to penny there. So when we understand that there is abundance, so then we stop paying attention to, or we stop worrying about this and that, and then we start making conclusions. I have less, and so I have to earn more. All of that will go away. Yes, we only start looking at, okay, I'm able to pay for it or not. There's got to be abundance. There's got to be a feeling of abundance and the oneness. If this is the purpose of this whole spiritual intelligence is to move to the state of abundance, work and live the life as if we are all one. Abundance equal to infinity, aham brahmasmi state, and oneness equal to vasudhaika kutungapam state. Only one family. There are two things. I'm going to skip this. So, just to give the perspective, various quotients, passion to live life where our energy and physical health is there, we are passionate back again. If there is no enough health, then there's no sweetness of life. We don't feel like going back and living. We're just dropping many things that we want to do, but we can't do. We drop them. Meditation helps us to build it. Then it is helping us to grow our intelligence, so then we feel like taking on bigger things and bigger things and bigger things and experience them. It helps us to emotionally regulate emotional intelligence, so that we know how to engage with others, engage with the environment, engage in a beautiful way to multiply our experience. Emotional intelligence. we understood the manifestation, which is helping us to experience that unlimited. There is unlimited potential. So we experience that unlimited when we understand how do we use this weapon of thought, of feeling. When we go on experiencing, and then what do you experience? And how do you make it meaningful? How do you make it satisfactory that you are actually, the time you're living is more meaningful, more purposeful, that the satisfaction is there. Happiness by equal to not necessarily satisfaction. That's different. You got to feel satisfied. It doesn't matter whether it is helping one person or a million people. You got to feel that satisfaction. It doesn't matter whether you helped or not, whether you have created something that feels great to you. You drew some beautiful painting, it feels great to you. So meaningful contribution, the meaning to your life and then contribution from there if there is some. That's our spiritual quotient. And then meditation seems to help in this too, to understand and access bigger knowledge. So the spiritual quotient that we are here today in this week is the spiritual scientific understanding is that everybody is inside me, percept one, understanding one. I am in everybody, I am with everybody, I am the whole. I'm not really separate from each other. Second, I have unlimited potential inside me. Third, I am creating my reality all the time by me. I'm creating my reality all the time by me. Fourth, there is abundance for everybody. There is abundance. I have unlimited potential, but you recognize that you do have the same. Abundance for everybody, and the abundance is there everywhere. And then fifth one, dear friends, is that there is this greater intelligence. There is intelligence out there. It is constantly paying attention to help, constantly giving indications, messages, but there is something that is out there which is helping, which I can take help from. Many of these constructs exist in our material world. We just have to connect the dots to see that if something exists here, that must exist in the energy field, the field of invisibility. So if we understand these five, and then we apply them in our day-to-day automatically. So let's see the first one, dear friends. Everyone is inside me. You know, from quantum physics, we understand we are less matter, more energy. We are less matter, more energy. We understand this. 99.99% emptiness, which is full of energy, only tiny matter. And in that field, because by default, everything is energy, even the electrons are energy. So we're all connected with each other. That single, big, large field. One large field. So in that one large field, me and you are there. So I'm influencing you, you are influencing me all the time. My thoughts are reflected to you, your thoughts are reflecting onto me. That's why it is that observer and observed effect. That's why we are able to convince, put our points to somebody, because we're all very connected, so it's happening. We say something, somebody gets convinced. And they say something, we get convinced. And we feel good, convinced, that we take information from each other. When there is this understanding that we're all connected, that we exchange information all the time, this understanding, of course, is leading us to decide that we're not really separate. What is that we are naturally able to see in a family situation, in a close friend circle, where we tend to feel that oneness, we start feeling and we start recognizing that we really are one. So when this feeling is there, when the understanding is that we're all one, then there is only cooperation. We share freely. We tend to help others freely, easily, because that is me, that's not outside of me. That understanding that I can succeed, others can succeed. That's not outside of me. Ultimately, they all lead to the same, that when we are all one and when we have that feeling, then nothing is outside of me. And so what am I competing with? What am I trying to differentiate with? The second percept that gives us understanding is that the quantum field has infinite possibilities. I am one connected, and then that connectedness has got all these trillions of electrons, neutrons, protons, which are energy particles by default become matter with observation. So that energy particles are there as energy. They're there everywhere until they're experienced physically somewhere. And so they're everywhere. And any combination of that can be taken. They can collapse themselves anywhere. And so there is infinite possibility. And they're all, when they come together, collapsed into a physicality, then it becomes an experience. And so then we recognize that I am this unlimited potential. I have unlimited potential inside me. We recognize this. When you recognize this, then we move away from comfort zone. We become more open. We keep trying new things because the potential is there. If I have 10 parks in my area, I will keep trying different things. When I know that there are 10 parks, I'll keep trying different things. It's natural. That's as natural as it can become. There are 10 parks, I'll keep trying different things. Everything can give me a new experience. And when we understand it, we keep trying different things. So we move. When you know that there is unlimited potential, then we don't have to limit ourselves to a single experience, and we become more open. We want to try many new things. Fixed mind to creative mind. Meditation helps us to move and to go and then explore. We recognize this knowledge, meditation helping us to explore, because it is detaching from a past experience which we seem to latch on to. Fixed mind to creative mind. We become a lot more creative. That means we move towards more and more higher happiness, because we know that every time new experience is there, then we're more happy. Creativity is to experience things differently, or doing different things. I've done a whole set of products and I want to go to a different field and work there. I do this thing that every day my son wants, this curry, okay, let me try doing it differently. The third thing, dear friends, is that our observation manifests the possibilities from the field of physicality. This is the basis that we've been saying from the beginning. We take ownership. The moment we understand it, the big practical application of it is that every experience of our life, we take ownership. We stop blaming others, somebody else. This is us. When we recognize that we have unlimited potential, then we feel that we are in control of our destiny. We have unlimited potential. There is any amount of things that I have unlimited energy, I have unlimited creativity, I have unlimited potential means what? It can be to apply to anything. Ability to connect with people. We are so empowered. And so then we are not worried if people are not helping us. We're not worried if whether something is going to happen or not, because we are self-empowered from inside when we have unlimited potential. But then when you recognize that it is happening by me, then you take ownership. Whatever that happens, you take ownership. It's by me. I've created it. I've drawn it. Everybody has a past. We recognize that there is a past of how I observed, and so that my present is based on my past. So everybody understands this. We recognize that, we come to that understanding. There is a hoary past for me, and so my present is that. So we take ownership because we have this bigger understanding that whatever is happening is through only observation, only through my intent, only by me asking. We ask and forget, and something comes to us and say, hey, this has come to me. I never asked for it. How did it come to me? God is not there. I was just so biased. Okay, why is this thing happening again? People are doing it to me. Not recognizing we are the ones we wished unconsciously before. People ask for a lot of growth without knowing the consequence of the growth. We ask for a lot of growth when we don't know the consequence of it, but we ask for it, it comes. Let's say the company grew suddenly, and then it's big time problem for the people who ask for it. They're not able to manage, stress comes, burn themselves out. But there's a consequence of asking for growth. At some point, we would imagine and wanting always to be in a big company, in a larger position, in a this one, that one. We ask for more money, and so ask for larger position. And so money is there, and we want to enjoy, but the position also comes with a lot of responsibility and has a consequence. We don't look at the consequence of that thing, and so we don't look at the other side. It's a consequence. Some seem to be more intellect oriented. They look at it and say, okay, what do I really need? If I'm asking for money, I better have to really spend a lot more time this way, because that's the kind of environment I'm going. And so then they're making right decisions. But then when we understand that my thoughts are creating my reality, as a bigger picture understanding difference, then we move away from blame to ownership. We recognize that there is my past has caused my present, and so I take ownership for it. It's not come through somebody else. I ask for it. The how of it is what has happened through somebody else. The how of it always has to happen through something or somebody. That's always there. How of it can be through somebody. Your boss may show up and say, I'm not giving you this. Or he may ask you at 5 o'clock in the morning and say, you must do this. It's not him or her. It's us. We wanted to be in that position, which requires us to be meeting those demands for whatever reason. As we asked that, hey, I really want to experience what it feels like to be working at 5, somewhere unconsciously, somewhere situating. And so that it shows up here. We got to go back and then recognize that this quantum physics is saying an observation manifests possibilities. So then anything physically showing up to us must have been observed by our consciousness, somewhere, sometime, in some form. So then the fourth one, dear friends, is there is abundance. We move from lack consciousness to a prosperity, abundance consciousness, scarcity to abundance. If I have opportunity, I'm in this quantum field, and then others are also the same, others also the whole. So everybody has enough. There is abundance for everybody. So I have abundance of opportunity. You see, everything is only growing. Everybody seems to meet their needs if with meditation, we slowly understand that whatever I'm wishing for is coming. We don't seem to hurry up with meditation. When we come to that understanding, there's no need to hurry. That means we take the time out of the equation. And so then everything always seems to happen. We're not in a hurry. We're not in a hurry. Because that feeling of scarcity, the feeling of survival is gone. So we're not in a hurry. And so when you're not in a hurry, that means you took the time out of the equation. And so then you start seeing everything that you wish is coming. If not today, it's coming tomorrow. So we develop this sense of abundance that, like, when we heard the experience of Kavya, and say, now I know that I can create anything. Then you get a sense of peace. You don't have to compete and race against somebody because the thing is coming from, I can create anything because there's unlimited potential in the field. So what am I to then dominate? What am I to compete for? Why should I manipulate people? Why should I manipulate in my business numbers differently to say that I'm a lot more superior or I'm a lot more higher for what? That greed is driving us to do it. Greed is saying that there's not enough, so I have to go on and accumulating more. And so we start manipulating our company numbers, manipulating others, manipulating situations, many things. It all comes from scarcity thinking. But then if we have this fundamental understanding that what I wish for is manifesting, what I wish for is always creation because there's infinity. I want to become a CEO. It's not one CEO position. Company will get divided into 5 divisions. So there's only 5 CEOs. They may spin up and say you go and they're asked to go and then become a CEO. They may acquire a small company. You may be asked to go and become a CEO. There are so many possibilities, dear friends. Rather than thinking there's only one position, so I have to compete. But we look for what experience do I need from it. CEO is equal to certain experiences. Look for experiences. And then experiences can be fulfilled at any different time, a different space. We have to have that understanding that the time and space, that eternality, I'm looking for that experience is all we can have. And then is it next year? Is it 2 years from now? Is it in my company or another company? Is it with my group of family members, that experience I'm having? Or is it with anybody? What is that experience I'm seeking? And then as long as we're clear about it, then we recognize that there is no scarcity because that keeps coming to us. And then as long as we keep and then we understand time and space, it can happen anywhere, it can happen anytime. So this percept, when we understand there is abundance, there is enough for everybody. Basically, there's enough for everybody. Then we stop competing, we start cooperating. We don't become desperate. We inspire ourselves through other success. We don't feel we don't feel the despair. We're not despair because others have been successful. We don't feel low and sad, and then when others are successful. Instead, we see, oh, their success means that's inspiration to me that I too can create it because I too can have it. Lack consciousness and abundant consciousness. And others are successful, we feel that a success is mine, so I am inspired to do more. That's the kind of emotion that we move into. Because that possibility, somebody demonstrates that possibility. So if we are a large company, a startup comes and says something, it demonstrates the possibility. A large company with the right management do not feel worried about it and said, oh, if they could create it, we can do it. They also do it. But the same mentality must exist with another large company. Or they're able to do, then we say, well, that's a possibility, so we can do a possibility too. That's how we think. A management which is survival oriented is trying to see how to take away the best from the other. How do I grab the best people so that I can create it? That's the only way they think. That's scarcity thinking. So the last point, dear friends, is that there is always some intelligence that is there. We make our decisions through our heart, meaning our gut feeling, our intuition. We know it. There is an intuition which is giving us intuition coming from inside, which is drawing upon there is infinite array of experience that and knowledge that is there. Our internet is like that. It's got so much information and we draw from it. We draw from it. So when a greater intelligence is, which is paying its attention through its, the synchronicities, the coincidences, the intuition, the gut feeling, that is basically the emotion. And all of this is telling us the right thing to do or what could be at any given time, what may be giving you more happiness, that we know it. But from a quantum phase perspective, if you understand it, this quantum field is intelligent field. Otherwise, that field, which is a whole from which each of us came, where we are part of it, how intelligent is this body? How intelligent is body? How intelligently this whole cosmos or these planets are being managed? What is doing them? Who created it? What is doing that? Without a planet crashing into another planet, star crashing into another star, how is the life so perfectly happening and seemingly with balance? What is creating it? There is this intelligence. Then we understand this quantum field has some intelligence in it. Something is causing that energy to become mass. Something is happening. There is some intelligence, but because that order is there, that whole nature that comes out of this quantum field, there is some order. Something is managing it so perfectly, so beautifully. There's got to be some intelligence. We went through this. So the field that all exists ever, then quantum field is intelligence. So then we understand it. Then I say, can I take help? Just like our mentors, just like the seniors who have more experience. They seem to have that experience of everybody and everything. So we take help from it. We recognize when we operate in each and every leader, each and every one of us, when you operate from that thing that I'm not alone. There is some intelligence, I can ask for help. You ask for help is your intention. You ask for help. And so that it seems to reciprocate back. I need more clarity. We seem to get a message. I'm looking to help this section, seem to get a message. One of the participants recently in this program, that I seek to see how I can help a lot of people in low middle class, low income section of people. How do I help them? For interiors. She has passion for interiors and she wanted to help. Because she always thought that architects charge a lot of money. And so then how do they set up their interiors? Has never been great. So they try to do by themselves and it doesn't always come right. Some thought is that she has a passion more to the cause. And so in a meditation, then clarity came to her and say, do this thing. She got a beautiful idea. That's clarity. There is always help, there is always insight that is coming from this field, no matter what, whether it's a problem, whether it is an experience that we seek, whether intelligence is coming. We move from mind to heart. Rather than saying, I know it all, it can only be me, I'm doing it. Then here, in a heart-based model, we're becoming an instrument to take as much help from that thing that seems to know, and then we operate in that model. If we have a great mentor, we follow the mentor. The mentor is giving us advice when you ask. If they don't ask, a right mentor is not just like they're giving you advice. The right mentor is waiting to see only when they really need to intervene, they will intervene. Otherwise, as long as things are going okay, so they're not going to come and intervene. But then when the mentors tell us, and if you are truly somebody is a mentor, then you take that and then you follow it. Then it'll give you greater experience. They tell you, hey, go and do this. You follow that. They give you greater experience because they experienced it. They know that's greater for you, it's good for you. They can see much ahead and then much before. And so they're able to tell you the right thing based on where you are, exactly what this higher intelligence is. It knows infinity of future, infinity of past. So because there's no time and space. And so it seemed to predict beautifully for everybody right thing, if we know it, that we take acceptance from it. So different. So meditation develops that model. We move from mind to heart. So these 5 percepts, when we have them, we are changing. Each of them, meditation is helping us experience. We experience that wholeness. So separateness is gone. Meditation, as it's helping us to build that into the body is changing structurally, so it helps us to learn new things. And then since our thoughts become things, so we start seeing that, yes, it is possible. We see many different visions in our meditations. And then here our thoughts becoming true, and it removes on one side, it removes our fears of survival. And so then we start becoming more risk-taking, we become more creative. Meditation, of course, helps us to understand that who do I blame? Blaming others is blaming myself. At some point, that's what we understand. We take ownership because we are truly a creator. Blaming others means we become helpless. We become helpless. Do you want to be a victim? Do you want to be somebody who has control of their lives? It is really that. Just give the power away to somebody else. Meditation gives the strength to experiment. When you experiment, then we start recognizing it. It gives us the strength to own, and so that it makes us empowered to fix a situation. When the problems come, it gives us strength to own it, so we are able to then fix the situation and then move to greater happiness, rather than blaming and getting stuck there. It helps us to become from scarcity, from a lack consciousness to a prosperity or abundance consciousness. And so we stop competing, we start cooperating. We want to help others by default. When scarcity is there, we want to take from everybody. When abundance is there, we give, we unconditionally give, we don't care. Enough is there, so then what's the worry about? And it's moving us to more heart-centric decisions, dear friends. So a person will change, an entity will change, a group will change. We know now that meditation, making us one, means a family becomes one. Before they were separate, they are dysfunctional families. Organization dysfunctional. That means they're fighting with each other, not aligning. But then now there seem to be differences exist, but they seem to align together. They respect the differences. Agree to disagree is happening quite a bit in families. Agree to disagree. In the duality, me as me, wanting to experience my own self, I'm different than you. In a way, the work is getting done, but then I want to do one way, you want to do another way, but then I respect. Okay, I respect your boundary. You do it, and then you come back. That's all. The respect the boundaries. And so then you continue to stay in that oneness. You stay together, but you respect boundaries. That's all required. And so organizations become one. Organizations become more creative. The groups become more creative. So thank you very much, dear friends. We're understanding spiritual intelligence, spiritual scientific understanding. And every organization, every leader will have these 5 understandings. And then when they have this, the regular practice and reading, then we'll have a beautiful planet established pretty soon. It's got to happen because our companies will thrive that way. These 5 understandings we want to introduce into the governments. This must happen. It'll happen through MP Singleji. It'll happen through many officials. But we take this, and it must be there in every company. Yes, Rathanvel?
So, thank you so much for the wonderful wisdom and meditation, sir. So, today we have a book club announcement, after the session at 8:15 a.m. IST to 9:15 a.m. IST, we have a book club on Mind to Matter book this morning. And again, the same book will be discussed in this evening at 8 p.m. IST to 9 p.m. IST. Please do join and cherish in the power of wisdom on this awesome book, Mind to Matter by Dawson Church.
Thank you.
Questions and sharing. So we'll take.
Those of you, I see that it's quite late. Those of you would like to leave, so thank you very much. Yes, those of you would like to say something, raise your hand.
Yes, Sumanna. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, just wanted to ask, why are we doing the same books over and over again? We've already done this so many times. Why not the next books? I mean, there's so many books that we are supposed to read, and so why these keep repeating this? This is the 3rd time now. We've done Himalayan Masters thing and also Mind to Matter, and of course, very good analysis. But it's done. We listen to it. So why not move on? At least I don't want to, again, and the same people do it. There's no different opinion. I'm just a suggestion, please, because there's such a lot to read. And well, of course, I am going to read all those books because I want to, and then somebody explaining is so good. So please, can we have a different book? It's my request.
Can you think of why we may do it?
It's too much of repetition. Come on, we're not such morons or something. We've learned it once. I mean, and we also can go back to the YouTube and watch, and which I do. So come on, let's do something new. Like, you've given us so many insights. My God, I'm so grateful to you. I just don't know how to tell you. Just so grateful, so grateful. That way, so, and we go back and listen to on YouTube. Come on. So why not take us forward the way you do, also in the book clubs? I can't tell you how grateful I am to you. I will one day, not today. Please, more. Another different book.
Think more, madam. Think more. I'm asking you to think more. Why are we doing it?
No. I know that repetition. I'm a professor, so I know that you repeat and stuff like that. But
you're still too full. You're still too full.
Of what?
Full.
Ego or what? I don't know.
So we do this because we have many newcomers come.
But then that's not fair to us, na? Come on, please be fair.
We move towards you once we understand. We have
third time,
self-managing now. I do not want to argue on this, madam, that we self-manage. The principle is that we have one person new, we take care of them.
Well,
Because we now through meditation, we understand there's nothing that stops. No, you have enough community. Please form a community of a few of you and then do a book by yourself. No problem.
I'll read all of them in any case someday.
We want to, as much as possible, take care of the new. Who
But
not
you can't do it at the expense of another thing, no? Please, Chandraji, be just.
it's,
Listen to
it's
what
not
you're
an
saying.
argument, madam.
Listen
It's
to
not
what
an
you're saying. Just for one more new person, you'll do the book again. We've done it 3 times, both of them. 3 times, Chandra sir. 3 times. Chalo, whatever.
I just already gave a
Your
solution,
show.
madam.
It's your
Form
show,
a-
your decision. This was just a suggestion because I avidly follow. I never miss a session. And again, I'm very grateful. And since you know better, so then I rest my case. It's okay. Do whatever is done. Fine. I rest my case.
We want people to come together and then form those communities and do those things. If we just point to recordings, then we don't have to repeat this 4-day program. Many people ask. Ultimately, there's only Ana-Pana-Sati meditation. And so this program is also a repetition. We know this. The truth is anyway, ultimately, this much. So you don't have to, but we just are coming together to support many newcomers that are there. And we look to see how much variance can be there, but the newcomers are there. So the principle that I've been taught and I feel is that as much as possible, take care of the new, get them into the understanding. So then you become a master by yourself. So then you have many ways to read and know. And the communities are there. Please connect and make communities. We want communities to thrive. I know some of the people are already doing books on the side. Side meaning they form their communities, which is good. Some are doing in a family. They come together and do it beautifully. Few family members are doing it. So we look at this, madam, how to introduce another tier of books. But we need more volunteers. We used to do 4 books before. And then it became a lot to do in a given week. So then I had to reduce that to few. Yes.
Yes, sir, of course. My experience is also the same. How much time, the moment I do reread, I get a new insight. I get a new way of looking at the book, the concepts. That's how it is. So whenever I read the Himalayan Masters last week, when I was doing that session, I could able to get a new way of understanding completely. So thank you, sir. For this book club is always helping to give new insights always. So let's Ram, sir, can you please unmute? Please,
Yeah,
please
sorry
also.
guys, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Adab, everyone. Thank you, Chandra sir, for conducting these sessions. It's really helpful. So I've been doing almost from April 3rd. So I lost, one thing is clear that I used to fear a lot for everything. But because of these sessions, I came out of that. Now I don't have any fear and I've become more calm and cool. So my question is like, I have manifested, so I got laid off and I have manifested to get into a job with 100% hike. But for some reason, like still, I'm not sure that I will get that to that point. So I have manifested it, but like still, I'm not able to manage the time and work towards that goal. still I'm not able to focus on the few things. Do you have any suggestion for that?
I don't know. You're so cryptic. I don't know what to say for it. You're saying you manifest it, but you're saying that there is something more to be done. And that means you see a path, but you don't know how to get there. Is that what it is? Unless you're specific, I can't really answer this. And if it is more specific to you, then it's better to have a one-on-one conversation.
Sure. Okay, sir. So, do I need? How does it works? Like, do I need to text you, and reach out?
The facilitator is there. Somebody is there. The facilitator, talk to them. No, but yes, my number will always give you my number. You can take that and talk to them too.
Okay. So actually, I'm not sure who is my facilitator, but so like I have started this with the youth program. So Pradeep was taking the classes at the time. So do I need to reach out, Mr. Pradeep?
That's okay. Yeah, we're not part of any WhatsApp group for the program. We're not part of any WhatsApp group.
Yeah. I'm in the WhatsApp group, but like there are so many people. Whom should I respect?
The WhatsApp group has a description where the facilitator says I'm the facilitator for this group.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it. So,
yes.
Okay.
Number can be taken. That's not the thing. But we have a facilitator. We can have the conversations with them, and they'll also give you my number.
Sure. Yeah. I'll check with them, sir. And the other question is, so my mother-in-law, she got sick because we lost her father-in-law. She is not that old. She is maybe around 70s because she lost her partner. She is onto the bed now, and her sugar levels has gone up. Her BP has gone up. And then now she is bedridden. So because I'm seeing this, I'm reading the book called You Are the Placebo. So that one is telling the people that like even if they have the cancer, they will be. It's your the way you think it will change. So she's now bedridden. Can we ask her to do the meditation?
Why not?
So do we need to have a medical supervision for that, or just she can listen to the recordings and start on it?
What do you think?
I'm not sure. Why? Because still she's having the conscious, but without other person's support, she will not be able to get up or do her own things.
Yeah. One is able to do it. One that somebody can do it or not able to do. And then, but what are we doing in this meditation? We're just observing the breath, right? Nothing else.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So then,
right.
What wrong can it cause? Because you're not really changing any metabolism of your body, or you're not changing any breath rate or anything, right? So can it really cause any damage to anybody when they're sitting and then observing their breath? Can it really cause something?
Okay.
So
I got you.
This meditation, this can be done by anybody. How can me just in the most relaxed posture and observe by natural process of giving a thought is given to me simply by observation is there with me and observing something and observing my breath. That's it. So there's no way it can have any side effect at all, right? No medical doctor, anybody can say, oh, this is going to cause damage to you.
Okay, I got you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Ram sir. Ranjana ma'am, can you please unmute yourself?
Namaste, Chandra sir, and wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing, amazing. God bless you with tons and tons of wisdom. So you, for all the great work that you do. Thank you. And my name is Ranjana. I'm from New Jersey. I've been meditating from 2020, and I'm very blessed that I have found this meditation, and it's just has changed my life. For every day is for better and better and better. So I just wanted to thank you on your great day today, Chandra sir. That's all I have to say. Thank you. And I'm waiting, we're preparing for your visit, Chandra sir. Lots of my friends, my office friends, my Sunday school friends, a lot of them are going to come.
Wonderful. I'm also waiting, Ranjana madam. We're coming straight there.
Yes, thank
Like
you.
last time.
Yes, Meena ji and I, we are preparing for your visit. You and Vani ma'am.
Yes. We hope to really spend some personal time with you all rather than big
Yes,
session. So I kept Sunday free now. Only
thank you.
Tuesday, not go away, and Sunday we're going to stay there and then move to Albany on Monday. Okay.
Yes, we'll be there. We'll all spend the day together.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ranjana, for your wishes. Yes, Rosemary ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Good morning to those of you in India. I have been meditating off and on for a while now. I am in New Jersey. I just wanted to, say thank you to Chandra. You, I think, you were an answer to my prayers. You have given me so much, and I wanted to express my gratitude to you for being here, especially on your birthday. I'm very grateful to you on your birthday. Thank you for being here. I have, we've all experienced meditation differently. And with that, each time we meditate, we may have a different experience. But since I have been meditating, because of people like you, I feel that I have the opportunity to at least have the first step, which was from the separateness into the oneness. I feel that peace, that serenity inside myself. It's awakened within me because of meditation. And I think that will lead to my having a creative mind and my willingness to accept ownership. And of course, create abundance wherever I go. And, become more heart and not so much the critical thinking mind, so that I could be a little bit more compassionate to people. And I just, I guess I'm talking around a lot, but, I do have thoughts a lot of the time, but I accept them. I'm not too hard on myself. I let them go. I'm not perfect. I have a long way to go. I'm nowhere near the end of my journey. So, the bliss comes and goes. I don't have any control of it. Somehow I could be in the middle of the day, in the middle of a room, not doing anything, watching television, and all of a sudden this bliss comes over me. And I'm very grateful because it means that I'm awakened, that awareness, that very special core, right? Is that what's going on? You could, help me sort that out. That would be great. I mean, I'm very grateful to be experiencing that when it comes upon me. That's for sure, because I think it's hopefully a lot more of us could be like that, right? And we may not have so many wars and conflicts going on, which are ridiculous. So, thank you.
Yes, Rosemary madam, that's We all are, it's going to come one heart at a time.
So we're waking up little by little, right?
Little by little.
And it's because of people like you.
A house is built brick by brick. And so this is also going to happen, that little by little. But it's going to happen suddenly.
So great.
So,
I can't
so
wait
great.
to the grand finale. Can you imagine? That's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
We look forward to meeting you in US when we visit. I don't know how
Yeah.
situations
Yeah,
are.
Rajana, you know, because of Rajana, I've come to do this meditation. We used to work together in IT, and so I hope to be there. I plan to be there. So
Cool.
I look forward to meeting you. Thank you.
Thank you. Last one.
Yes. Samresh, sir, please unmute yourself.
What have you written, Ratanavel, there? So many things you have written.
Yes, sir, if these are the wishes that in the Zoom chat, I just put that here.
Oh my God. You are the superhuman, yeah, not me. You put all of them from Zoom chat here. Incredible. Seems like you're giving a product idea to somebody. Thank you. Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Samresh, sir.
Yes, good morning and happy birthday, Chandra sir. I joined this. I am Samresh Mondal. I am from Kolkata. Currently, I am pursuing BLLB. I am fourth year student, and I joined this program from the very first day. And I experienced a lot of things in fifth week. And I wanted to know one thing, that in Kolkata there is pyramid, but when it's open and how it's open, kind of thing. And yesterday I explored one new thing that Sir is talking about pyramid, and I just searched it on Google, and I find a new places where there is 2 pyramid, and it is in Kolkata. So I wanted to know that how I can go there and how I can take membership or something. It is Patriji's pyramid.
Yes, call them, Samresh. If the numbers are not working, are the
Yes,
phone
sir.
numbers are the phone numbers not working or what?
Yes, sir.
Have you called them?
No, I
Call-
did not find any kind of website. I'm just roaming here and I just find 2 of them, but
Oh.
that are closed, and I asked security guard and they are saying that occasionally it is open.
Okay. Okay, so take the number no, from them, but go to pmcenglish.com, and they have listed all the centers of pyramid centers in North India, I believe. And so hopefully Calcutta one should be there. If not there, do contact PMC Hindi. They'll put in touch with you to some centers there.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Same thing happens to PMC Telugu. If somebody wants in Andhra, somebody wants Tamil PMC Tamil, in Karnataka PMC Kannada, like this, then they are there. And so you just have to reach them, and then they'll put you in your language, the corresponding centers. All right, friends. So thank you. As Meena Joishar is raised hand, so we have to allow her to speak. And before we conclude, so here is the thing I'm doing. I'm also allowing everybody to unmute themselves, but yes, Meena ji.
Chandra sir, just wanted to make Mukul and I just wanted to wish you many, many happy returns of the day and amazing dedication, sir. You are taking a class on your birthday too. You're not taking a break. We are so, you are an inspiration, sir. And it's Mukul's birthday too. He shares your birthday. So we are not home. That's why I can't turn on the video. He was attending the class on video. We are in the resort out of New Jersey, and he was still wanted to attend the meditation. So well, heads off to both of you on your birthdays.
Yes, happy birthday, Mukul-ji. So please celebrate for me too there. I'll celebrate for you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, sir. And we share the birthday day.
Yes.
We are looking
Awesome.
forward to the visit.
Yes. Thank you, Meenaji. We too are. So thank you.
Happy birthday, Chandra sir. Are you coming to DC?
I'll come, madam.
Oh, okay, DC.
DC, right? Okay, DC one. Yes. Not finalized yet, but we'll let you know. Should
Okay.
finalize it.
Happy birthday, sir.
Like my offer is still open. If you're organizing a session, I think we'll drive, because one of the sessions where we've not gotten confirmation. And so if you're organizing, we'll come there and then meet you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
We'll have Meenaji, can you get in touch with Manikiran, madam?
Maniji, I'm putting my number in the chat, or if you can give me your number, we'll connect.
Okay.
Jagdish sir.
Yep. Mr. Chandra, I was waiting for the session to be over so that I could call you. No. That's the way you unmuted me, so I thought I should not miss this opportunity. Both Jaishri and I wish you a very happy day. So do Mr. Mukul. Sir,
Thank you.
see, there are certain times that, words don't matter at all. It's just banality. If it goes, just say, happy birthday, you've been great, inspired, etc. That doesn't make any sense.
Happy birthday, Chandra sir and Mukulji. It's so nice. And I'm also proud to say my grandson also shares both your birthdays
Today. So,
Wow. Happy birthday to him too.
Yeah, happy birthday to him
Thank
too.
you.
so I'm not going to waste my breath with words. My heart is there with you and wish you all the best. Wish you have a wonderful life, a wonderful future. I am sure you will have it with such a large community and family that we have here. And it is high time we meet again. It's been more than a year since we have met. I hope you remember. I mean, in our house. We have met earlier in the Pyramid Valley. And it's high time you come home or we meet each other. Wish you all the best.
All the best. All the best, everyone.
Thank you.
Chandra sir. Happy birthday, Mukulji also, and grandson of Mr. Jagdish sir. Many wonderful days ahead, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all, dear friends. So we'll see you tomorrow then. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you, Chandra sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
A fantastic birthday, sir.
Yes.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
Chandra sir,
Yes.
on this birthday, I just wish that the mission and the time you're spending on this mission, we are able to contribute, and it spreads to millions across the world as well as India. So that's my only, because it's, the way you speak, the passion, the energy, it's just mind blowing. So I wish that, and we will contribute in every way we can.
You have to be this side, madam. I know you are. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Richa, madam. Thank
Looking
you.
forward.
Thank you. Where are you based? I forget now.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Perfect. So we're going to meet you this time.
Sure. Looking forward to meet you.
Yes, yes. Okay, friends. So thank you. I have a day-long function to go. Mahaswami Pyramid anniversary function, 5th anniversary. Sujata madam is doing it. So we are going there on our journey. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Okay. Thank you all. I'll take all your wishes. I know you want to express it. I'm already 15-20 minutes late. So I must go there now. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Happy birthday. Have a great day.
Sapna music. The book club has been started, like Mind to Matter as well. Please do join the book club as well. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the wishes. Thank you.